Hello everybody, this is GamePro24X, and I just want to quickly cover what we can get out of the event that's currently going on in Metal Gear Survive. So for those of you who don't know, this is a themed event, and the theme this time around is Metal Gear Solid 4. So you will fight Metal Gear Solid 4 enemies, along with getting items that are related to Metal Gear Solid 4. That we'll go over in a little bit. So I've already talked about all the enemies and such, and what you can really expect out of the event in my Metal Gear Survive patch 1.12 overview video. So if you want to quickly just head on over there, you can find out all the new enemies and such and how to deal with them. Most of the work is already there, and the actual event itself is not really anything too grand or too special. All it is just go play in this one area and you'll earn battle points. That's it. There's really no other trick to it. So let's go over some of the rewards you can get from this event. You can get the Raiden suit for your male character and the Haven Trooper suit for your female characters, along with some of the nameplates here, including Outer Heaven and Metal Gear Rex. 2 gestures, I Have You and Guns of the Patriots, along with some SV coins, and you can actually get 2 epic gear cases, one for armor and one for a weapon. So if you're interested in that, you can definitely grind up and grab some of those. Now, sadly, the audio for this was not really recording, so you guys won't be able to hear what's going on, but when you do the Guns of the Patriots gesture, this is how it looks, but also you hear like the sound that it makes, like the headache sound that would happen in Metal Gear Solid 4, so that was a pretty nice touch. Sadly, Drebin's I Have You gesture doesn't have any sounds, but you know, here it is. So there you go, that's how it looks. So the BP amount is the same as any other event. However, with the new Extreme Final Wave, we get a little bit more points. We get 3,120 battle points, and that's practically a 720 point increase if you can get it. Now, if you fail on the Final Wave, don't fret over it. You still pass the mission with an S rank, so you will still complete Extreme and grab the 2400 if you happen to fail, and that has happened to me at least once, so you know, it's nothing to fret over. But just know that when you do complete the Final Wave, you get an additional epic gear item along with additional battle points, so always do your best on that. And of course, these are also affected by the battle pass, which will times these by 3, so you can easily just do that math in your head. Here's the math for everything you're going to be doing for this entire event. Obviously, I just recommend hard or extreme if you happen to run into a random team. But when it comes to completing the Final Wave, if you have the booster, that really doesn't matter. It requires the same amount of runs with the booster. However, without the booster, the Final Waves do make a slight difference. It's just, all it does is just remove 2 runs out of your entire, record in order for you to grab everything, including the epic gear items. So, yeah, it's nice that we have this Final Wave. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, when it comes to completing Extreme, back then it used to take about 40 minutes, to be honest. It was really terrible. It used to take about 40 minutes to complete it. Now you can easily complete Extreme in under 12 minutes. So it's a lot faster than how it used to be. So I definitely recommend doing Extreme. And I've actually done this with a few random people in pubs, and most of the time people are competent and they know what they're doing. So there's that, but also keep in mind, Metal Gear Survive is relatively a dead game. So depending on your time zone, your region, it may differ on how easily you can find people. There are days when I have found people immediately, and there are other days where it was just a slog. And yeah, but you can always fall back on just playing hard mode, and that'll get you through with whatever you have going on. So that's literally it for the entire event. There's really nothing to really talk about aside from just the new items, and most of all the new stuff is already covered in my other video, so I won't really repeat myself. So I do encourage you to go watch that video to take a look at the new enemies and such, and see what else was inside the event. But I hope you guys get to see what was in store. That way some of you can actually go out and grind, because this event's going to last until Tuesday, and I know I'm a little late on that, but other things came up. But yeah, anyway, good luck to you guys on your grinding. I think I might stream later today as well on this event, so for those of you who probably want to find a partner or just play in it, you can always just hit me up. Anyways, this is GamePro24X, and I'll see you guys later.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.